Yes, Virgin Islanders. This is the Pastor Derby talking about a little about our condition we have here in the islands, in the three islands. We're going through a very, very hard time. Our lifestyle have changed. But a month ago, things will things will pick up. You have to have patience, and we come back on our legs again, like how we used to be before these two horrible hurricane hit these islands. But it's one thing that is bothering me a long time, especially since this storm, that we all are leaving the island, saying that we can't live here no more. And before we try and, as a body, and try to solve our problems, we're running away from it. And I have a problem with that. All of us together could make things happen. But if we keep running, we're going to be left behind. Every time we run away from this country, 500 of us leave from here because it's not the way you think it should be. Instead of staying and try to solve it, we're only harming ourselves. Because when 500 of us left, 1,000 come in. And when we do get to realize what's going on, the time comes that they're controlling. Nothing wrong in leaving a country if we're going for betterment. But not you're running, and then when you go to any other place, you're gone up there with the same culture, and part of a lot of our culture is not doing anything. I can't live here, my son. In America, I got better opportunities than here. Yeah, nothing wrong if you go up to get opportunities, but always remember, this is home. This is the only place I see in the world that a man don't have to hoist straw and still eating and drinking and wearing. It's such a funny case that you have your family that live in those places, and when you remain there for about a week, they ask you when you're leaving, not in a way drastic to say, they say it in a way. In other words, they're getting tired of you. They are not going to embrace you no longer. And the easiest place to live is in the Caribbean. The easiest place to survive is in the Virgin Islands. It's coming apart now that almost all over the Caribbean getting hurricanes. So what are you running from? Our culture here is to love each other. We was born meet that type of behavior. Our foreparents. I remember as a child, my grandmother would bawl out, Miss Anne, I go on the road, keep an eye on the boy until I come back. When my grandmother do come back, we don't eat, have a bath, ready to go to sleep. Which part anyway about in any world that you see people live like how Caribbean people live, especially Virgin Islanders. But we reach in a stage that we don't want to have nothing hard. Nobody like to have nothing hard. But if it come to the point, you got to try to soften the hardness. And we can't do it by ourselves. All of us got to hold one head and decide that we're going to solve that problem, not run from the problem. I remember a couple weeks ago, I had a niece decide that she's going to New York to live. I tell her like this, watch, man. She had 3 children. I said, you go up there first and scout the place. See how it's going on before you make a decision. Find out your part you're going to stay. Would you be happy there? How much money you got to travel with before you leave? She decided, she ignored what I was telling her. She opts with her 3 children and gone to live in Atlanta. About a month after, she called me and wanted to know if I could send up some money for her. Because things are very hard up there. So I tell her like this, I say, the only way I will help you, I send a ticket for you to come back home. She been up there for 2 months without having a job. When you leave in your country to go any other place, the first place you looking to find out is to get a job. Could you afford to pay house rent? These are the things that you think before you leave. Not to leave to go up there and say, you depending on food stamps. Virgin Islanders, especially Crucian people, I'm warning you all, man. Think seriously before you move. There's a lot of us do up in those places and it's a shame to come back home. Number one, they have no money. They live in an apartment. I mean, stop and think. Some of us sell out our house and land and everything and gone up to live. When you all decide to come, a lot of them, when they decide to come back home, they either gone in one of them old homes. They come back hungry, break down, sick. And that's when they decide to come back home for someone here to take care of them. It's a serious problem. You see the Arab, the Chinese man, the white people, even them people from Santo Domingo, they sticking together. That's why they could get things. That's why they could live the way they live in. But we don't live as a body. We are separating from each other. Even when we go to New York, there were other places. People live out 30 miles away from you. That knitted and closeness don't happen outside. Here in the Virgin Islands, we put on a big pot and everybody eat and drink together. And we still saying here is no good. How you could want to attack your country to tell you this country ain't good? As I said before, you have no place in the world better than the Virgin Islands. So what really wrong with us? I mean, everybody going on unemployment instead of trying to work and earn your own dollars. I mean, it's a shame what really going on. This is a serious message that I trying to put out to you all. Because you should be proud of who you is, who you are. Don't just get up and run away We don't run from problems. We try to solve problems. And we are very, very coward people. Because the same place we saying is no good. Other people come in and making it good, making things happen. And we're running from it. If this place was so bad as you want to put it to, nobody won't come here and live here. People come here and buy land, buy your own homes. And we're running, man. Virgin Islanders, Croix and people, take this from Derby, man. Think about what I just been saying. Think very carefully. Don't run from your country. No country in the world better than this country. I'm proud to be a Virgin Islander, and I will always proud to be one. Don't be ashamed of it. Let us stick together as one people, and we're gonna get things done. We're gonna get out of our misery. In the next 3-4 months, we will be back like how we used to be, at least 80%. And we're gonna survive. One love, man. Take it from me. Bye.